Bay Music Magazine. How you guys doing today?
Yes, sir. We are good. Real good.
Okay, so let them know who you are and let them know where you're from.
Yeah. It's California Zone 707 Bay Area. Gonzo the Great in the building. Relocated to Germany. We are here with All Bay Music, All Bay Magazine in the studio, Oakland, California. To the left of me, you got Crash in the building.
You already know what's happening. From West Side out dinner, down south, we in here with all Bay music. Finna get it cracking.
Good to go.
All right, so let them know how did you guys get your stage names?
So mine originally was when I was probably third grade. My teacher could not say my real name, which is Gonzalo, by the way, and she started calling me Gonzo from the Muppet Babies. She said it in the class, and I ran with it. Everybody laughed, but I was just like blah blah blah. It was a nickname, Gonzo. It stuck, and then from there I just kept it OG and I just kept it the same stage name, just because of the simple fact, GTG is is what you use in acronyms, and I use it as good to God because I always got my faith high. Because I was spared out of a tragic accident, which got me into music, into my stage name. But that's my story.
Shit. You asked it?
Your stage name? How did you get your stage name?
Shit, my stage name, Crash, I got it from just, it was my, Crash Bandicoot. Crash, Crash Bandicoot?
Mm.
Well, it's a game, and it's like, I just took name after that and put the 3X after it. And
3 times.
I called it a day.
Crash 3X. Alright, bet.
Okay. So, what would you say was like your first instance of you going on the route of making music? Like, how old were you? Like, what was your entry point?
Oh yeah, I think I was like 15 after like we got into high school and football and stuff like that. There was just certain kids that lived on my block, my boys, and we started just walking to school, rapping, and then motherfuckers beatboxing and shit like that. And then next thing you know, you ran into some motherfuckers on the other side of town, and they were like listening to East Coast Wu-Tang type shit. So every time we'd see them, we would just let it off right then and there. Battle raps and shit like that, beatbox wars, shit like that. So, from just walking in Central California, like Tulare County, that's where I was born and raised, and then moved to Vallejo when I was like 16. But like that's what inspired me, was just the battle rap, you know what I mean, and just the power of beatboxing and stuff like that. Because I'm my old head, I come from the older generation, so but like that's what inspired me to go, is just that, you know what I mean, like the beauty of making music just on the street, coming straight out of your mouth, you know what I mean, like rapping, battle rapping to, you know what I mean, like somebody coming.
You like the sport?
It's definitely, bro, like. And I'm not the best freestyler. I'm a battle rapper, so that's where you'll see my bread and butter is during the battle rap, because I'll dissect you, I'll slice you up, I'll cut you up just based off of your look, and that's more of the freestyle that I could bring into the tables just during the battle rap. I'm a visionary battle rapper. So, yeah. But Crash.
That's crazy shit. I already started doing this shit because I remember me and the homies, we used to get high as fuck. We used to be rapping, and I used to always get mad cuz, or he'd be able to freestyle longer than me, so I'd be like, God damn, so I was just always showing. Then I started joking around, and I don't know, I barely took this shit serious like 2 years ago. And I realized I could put money in all aspects of the music, and it could all come together rather than just doing the actual song. It's bigger than the song. So, shit.
Okay. Tell us about your first music release.
Shit. I think some of the first releases were with Mozzie.
Wow.
Or my Nine Lives project with tons of West Coast hip hop legends, from Edie Amin Outlaws to Be Legit to Looney Corleone to Mozzie, Daz Dillinger, Mac Mall.
You've done collabs with all of them?
All of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huge.
Ambro and Clyde Carson, Slim 400 and After Pharaoh.
Wow.
D-Lo. Yeah, so I've built a pretty good relationship with them to where I've already been in talks to them about us doing our own shows, and me being in Vegas now. Shout out Lost in Vegas, which is our clothing brand, which we're trying to collab with Mr. Fab. We are on a smoking papers, what we were talking about in Europe. So like, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to bring to the table right now. So once I get all my ducks in a row, it's up.
That was dope.
It's up.
Yeah. What so tell me about your latest music release.
Oh yeah. So my latest music release was what did I bring just the other day? I dropped the one I redropped the song with Mac Mall just because I had it on the side because I lost all my files, all my masters. Like I went through it in Vegas, blah blah blah. Before the last drop, I dropped Shadow Band, and then you saw a small clip of that out in Bangkok when I went out there. So that was kind of my latest release. Yeah.
Tell us about some of your travels.
Bro, shit. Bangkok was sick. Went to Pattaya Beach, went on a little private beach.
Yeah.
Ran into some Russian girls, bro. It was lit. Stupid wild. Went on rooftop bars. Man, ate some motherfucking crocodile. Bruh, shit's been lit. Came back from Mexico not too long ago. They got the fiestas down there.
Did you like the crocodile?
Bro, that shit was smacking. I had the gator dog one time in Louisiana years ago. So, like, I was already, like,
right.
used to it. But, bro, that shit,
right.
I'll recommend that over any steak, any...
Hey, there's a big Texas chain. I forgot what it's called, but...
Like Texas Roadhouse. Those motherfuckers down there probably got it.
But they sell crocodile there, too.
Yeah. So, like, but...
It's more common than people think.
Yeah, but Germany in itself, bro, is brilliant. Like, it's... They're far more advanced than us just in how their world goes and revolves. Like, they smart as hell.
How did you and Crash link?
Me and Crash linked from live entertainment. JT, who's actually somewhat managing him to this point, mentoring him per se, collab us, and then we jumped on the track, and then we're working on an EP right now as we speak. Convicts, we got 2 joints. Ian's already heard a couple of them, but yeah, we got one more joint, and we could drop an EP ASAP.
I noticed that a lot of the records I heard were produced by none other than
L Fingers.
Yeah, L Fingers.
Yeah, man, that's my boy out at Las Vegas right now. I've been working with him for like the last 5 years. He's the one that put me on, and he knows it. I know it. That motherfucker tells me he put me on.
How many songs do you think you guys have made since you guys linked?
More than 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you got a healthy amount of records with L
have
Fingers.
a healthy amount of
Yeah,
records because I'm gonna redrop a lot of them.
That's dope.
So definitely, bro. Like, we definitely Emotion. I got a song with Zeke Beats. It was like Zoe Osama's producer and a couple other big people out there. But yeah, we locked in with him too. So I got a lot of the West Coast beats that are just monster, especially with the collabs that I got coming with D-Lo, Mr. Fab, Enough the Pharaohs jumping on their Crash is going crazy on some L Fingers beats. So I got some fire coming, bro. We got some shit coming.
Where do you see yourself?
2025.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, living in Africa, digging up gold, and hopefully giving back, giving an opportunity, and being an AR in Europe, and hosting shows and events.
Dope.
Yep.
What about you?
Shit.
5 years, bro.
I see myself in 5 years, probably, I don't know, some more capital, some more opportunities in the music. That's all I've been looking for, just opportunities and meeting the right people.
Just grow.
Growing.
You just want to grow.
Just want to grow.
And I think grow is an important part of it, right? Like I feel like money come and go, but having a good time, is important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can have fun through all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
It makes that journey just kind of like,
Yeah. And keeping my body healthy.
I feel like in the next 3 months, it's really important, right? What do you want people to remember musically about what you're dropping the next 3 months. What are we dropping in the next 3 months?
Man, I am dropping an album and an EP with Crash and a few random singles that I have on some international collabs with a few producers, Russia, Spain. Me being out there, but I'm just gonna drop a lot of pain and power, which I have tattooed here on my stomach, because a lot of the pain you have to divert into something powerful. Though you always got to think negative, or you always got to think positive, because a lot of that pain is negative, as we all know. So you have to rise above it, and this album is a rise above the album because he knows I've told him, fuck rap, fuck this shit, I'm done. You've been there. A lot of us have been there. A lot of mixed emotions. So that's what's going into a lot of this album, and it's gonna be special. It's called Giggling and Wiggling. It's got me, Moneybag Yo, and Pimp Don Magic Lawn on the front of it. So Giggling Wiggling is just your modern day of smile now, cry later. So when you get that concept down into what I'm trying to bring to you to the table, and a lot of ups and downs and pains and smiles now, cry laters. When you hear this album, you will understand, and hopefully we'll keep it going to where we're gonna keep hitting shows and stages to the bay near you.
You guys have any last words or shout outs?
Go first.
Well, shit. I just want to shout out everybody that helped me get to where I'm going, because I always return back in the end in all good spirits, and it's really nothing too much more of it, I appreciate everybody that's still by my side today. A lot of them, they fell back, they gone, and whatever the case might be, so you got to stay positive. Hey.
Yep. I'll give a shout out to all the true fans that supported me throughout the journey, that have been there, friends or family or foes, whatever, it don't matter. Music comes from the spirit, comes from the heart. So if y'all still with me, I'm still there with y'all. I'm gonna keep dropping this music. I'm gonna keep shouting out everybody along the way, along with all my producers firsthand, Elfingers, Zeke Beats, produced by Casey out in Russia. Man, Ray Instrumentals, man, and everybody else on the album, Left Pharaoh, Mr. Fab, man, D-Lo. Shout out to everybody. Everybody came hard on those joints. I ain't gonna disappoint y'all. Shout out Ballin' Colin, the new engineer I just got. Bro, a lot of people, a lot of love. Speaking of engineers, this is gonna be the new face of All Bay Music. If we get everything, we get our ducks lined up in a row, like I said earlier, we're gonna get shit cracking, man.